Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Zelda 1 Randomizer Pentaforce Tournament. Today we have a 1-2 match, Ellendar versus RadioRichG. They are fighting to stay alive, as far as I'm aware. And I am Wolfling0370, but I am not alone, of course. Joining me as my co-com, as well as our tracker for this race, is Aerodynex. How's it going, sir?
How's it going for you, Wolf? Yeah, this is a 1-2 matchup, so this is the fight to stay alive to get to those brackets.
Yeah, and it looks like Ellendar's not too confident with the rip message already, and RadioRichG wants him off his lawn.
Yep, so this should be an interesting matchup. But both these runners actually been running pretty consistently around the hour mark, if I remember correctly, in the hour 30. So this should be a pretty decent race as long as we don't get a very trolly seed.
That's right. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, this is week 4 of Swiss with these two red 1 and 2. Like I said, they need this extra win to go, and they are already off. And it's an okay starting location. Starting at the coast with some P-hats, not that bad. But yes, Pentaforce tournament obviously means we had to get just 5 of those triangles. But to mix it up a bit, important items can be a 9, like the bow.
Yes, also the enemies can be +2, -2 HP, and bombs can be anywhere from upgrades can be from 2 to 6.
That's right, that was normal from the previous tournament. However, there's 2 other things that are new to this tournament, and which we've again, this is week 4, so it's not new, but details. There's our first arrow sighting and a candle sighting as well. But yeah, the 2 new things: we can have any starting room in any of the outer rooms in the dungeon be our starting room. They are first quest dungeon layouts. And second off, the book has a use, actually. We can't understand the old men without it. So, and all the hints are helpful. At least for right now. So finding an early book could give you an information advantage. There's our armor item, though. It's just the heart container. And Ellendar will pick that up.
Yeah, same with RadioRichG. Not the Amos item that we're looking for, but hey, I wouldn't complain if this sort of the run. Early white sword item, maybe?
Yeah, I can see that. Early sighting at level 7. Gonna dive in for a little bit. Ooh, bunnies though. Say no to that.
Yeah, not very nice.
I know I wrote a hint down here somewhere. That's a very nice message. Because it's long. So that was a hint, but we don't know. So that was either a hint or a door repair. We don't exactly know. And can't do anything there. And was that Lionel's in the dungeon?
Wasn't sure. I was actually watching RadioRichG take a look at the White Sword Cave, but decided not against it.
Ooh, we got our any roads. One is near start. One's at the coast. One is on the other side of the coast. Near start, too. Our starting location. And the last one's at the forest. So not a great selection of any roads, really. They're all on the east side of the world. But they literally just get from one east side to the other. Oh, we don't have shoveled enemies yet. I thought that was the thing. That is my mistake.
Very unfortunate, no wood sword fire, any combat items yet.
Well, rip. That is a red ring at the coast. They aren't getting that anytime soon, as much as they would love to have it.
Definitely a pickup, though, if they find that ladder.
Cheap bombs! 9 rupees, let's go. Still need money right now, but good to know. Oh, that vanilla start is the place to be. And level 3. And no dice there. It is immediately key locked. Although, would the store trick work in that instance? I don't think it would.
The counter key needs certain enemies to be able to kill, of course, to be able to do it, if I remember correctly. Oh
no, just the old classic level 1 open the door trick.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the pirouette. Yeah, it depends on the direction of travel when you come in. If they could go off the screen in the direction of the door, then go back in the dungeon, it should work.
Well, it was an up door like it was in level 1, but the thing is, you start entering from the right, so I'm not sure if it would work in that instance.
Yeah, they would have to leave the screen on the overworld to the north and then come back. Oh, and there's the wood sword.
Wood sword. Very nice find. That was, of course, just south of the Blue Ring Armos. Ooh, has to be careful there. Blue. I like the seat suddenly. Not because that is kind of funny.
Yeah, level 9 right next to the wood sword.
Yeah, you could realistically try to play the seed swordless, and then just pick up the sword on your way into level 9 just so you can finish the seed.
Oh, I can see that being done.
I'm sure none of the one of our runners are going to do it. There's a free candle for Ellendar. But it's still a nice thought to have, all the same. And of course, there's our hint shop. Not too useful to us right now because we don't have that book. And there's our payment for the door repair. Oof! 20 rupees. Not the best.
Yeah, the rupee count of the smalls being vanilla, not nice to see.
Oh yeah, I was wondering where Ellendar got rupees. I thought he killed enemies, though.
Radio finding that red ring, and it's like, oh boy, I bet.
Ooh! Beefy! Black moblins, but they do drop bombs. Here's our first secret. And that is one of the weaker secrets, unfortunately. 25 for our medium.
Actually, we did see the smalls. They were 10. That was what Ellendar picked up earlier.
Oh.
So we have 10 and 25, so hopefully the large is over 100.
Well, all we really need to find at this point is the ladder, really. I brain farted there for a little bit. Because we don't really need to buy the blue ring in this case. There's our potion shop. If we find the ladder, we can just get the red ring. And then the money troubles just drift away. They'd only be used for buying hints, really, and potions. And there's a level 4 sighting.
Yes, very nice. This would be one I would definitely want to dig out quick.
Yeah, and the enemies here are not bad. And really weak Arias as well. And a very cheap bomb price, but I don't know. I find that a little skeptical. Call me crazy, but usually when I see a cheap bomb upgrade, you get what you pay for. We'll see if that holds true later. Ooh, we got beefy ropes.
Yeah, those ropes are not nice.
They take 3 hits.
Yeah, so they definitely rolled +2 then.
And there's some blue gorillas. Oof! Taking some untimely boomerangs. I think it's more dangerous that the gorillas just throw the boomerangs without warning. And unfortunately, trapped in the tea room.
Yeah, that tea room was not kind. Unfortunately, hopefully that's not going to ladder block, but I don't believe it will at this point.
Ah! Oh, jeez, a four-headed Gleeok. As RadioRichG finds the white sword. Or wooden sword, rather. Bleh.
Ouch on that death for Ellendar, but at least it was really close to start. And it looks like Radio's going to find level 9 here in a moment.
Oh, maybe. Wow, are these super weak armos? That one just died instantly. And there's another hint. So yeah, noping out of 4. Pretty wise from Ellendar, gonna scroll over to 5.
Yeah, I can definitely see why, though. That Gleeok's not exactly something you want to fight with just a wood sword if you can help it.
And Dwarf Bear. Yeah, more so the fact that we have next to no HP.
Yeah, and no ring.
Well, we know where one is, but we don't actually get used to use it. Also, that's a relatively cheap key, but rather expensive arrows. But they're the same price.
Yeah, very interesting. They actually rolled the same price.
And here is that white sword cave. Ooh, it's level 2. This is one to dig. It's a floor drop item, so you can just pick it up and go. And the Tringle right away. Ooh, but Dark Nuts are in this dungeon as well. Might make things a little tricky. And we also see a Lammola sighting.
Oh, hello.
But there's the item! Oh, but that's irony right there.
Oh, I would actually try for that a few times, I think. Red candle at this stage, I'd like.
Well, no, that's that is irony right there. And, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. The RadioRichG, shouts to him, by the way, saying they have their guard and their weakness. And we did find our Armos item. It's not at the grave. It's actually on relatively early on in the Lost Hills. Apparently it's not marked on our map tracker. But it was just a heart container. And that was a hint for a sword. Or cave.
Don't think we've seen a large secret yet either.
Nope. If only 3 in the game, it's going to be pretty hard to find, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of mediums findings, so those are getting pretty rare now.
Yeah. And now RadioRichG is now in level 4. Will he dive?
That Gleeok's going to be a pain, though, once he realizes he's got to go that direction to find what he's looking for.
I mean, didn't Radio or Ellendar just die on this side path and didn't actually finish exploring it?
That's correct, and I wouldn't really be surprised either if either runner maybe comes back here at some point to pick up that bomb upgrade if they happen to come by here, because it's relatively close to the entrance.
Alright, we have money here. Just earn another medium. Waiting with bated breath to see the large.
Yeah, it's been very elusive. Oh, there's a letter.
That's a nice pickup. Oh, this is why. Right, he got trapped. And RadioRichG falling for the same trap. And about to fall for yet another trap. And level 1 found for Ellendar. This is good.
Ooh, and a death over there for RadioRichG.
Yeah, Gleeoks are not fun to fight.
No, not at low HP.
And this is pretty much the realm of the undead. Gibdos, Redeads, Wallmasters. Don't know why the bunny's there, though.
You don't question the bunnies. They just do what they want.
Yeah, really.
And usually they show up in level 9 with Wiz robes.
And there's fires here in level 4. And that's a lot of bunnies. But if Ellendar can get past them, they have access to the item here.
So far, really good use of those invincibility frames, too.
Very good use of them. And rewarded with the step ladder. That is a huge find because our coast item, once again, is the red ring.
That's definitely going to accelerate their exploring, since combat will no longer be a problem.
And I think RadioRichG is grinding for this bomb upgrade. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I would definitely take note of this, though, because it could actually be a very nice upgrade, even if you have to come back. Like I said, if your path just happens to bring you along here.
That is right. Getting tagged. Oh, hey, an Aqua Medicine level 1. How vanilla.
Fred.
High HP Aqua Medicine, though, from the looks of it.
Yeah, very.
Oh, jeez!
Yeah, not the right pairing to the bunnies. Woohoo! Run!
That's why the bunnies are here. That's why the bunnies are here. They have their wizard masters.
Yep, and that firing squad is not being kind.
Ellendar gonna keep diving, though.
Radio's still trying to get past that Gleeok in level 4.
Yeah, it looks like Rich might decide to check the other rooms. And there's our 4 item. It is Lord Banana himself.
Well, at this early, I can understand just grabbing it, but yeah, definitely not what they're looking for.
Well, it can have its uses.
Lionel stuns.
Lionel stuns. But also, and arguably more importantly, if anything rolls 0 HP, it just kills them outright.
Yes, very true. So,
And we got
hopefully they'll find some of those enemies.
And we got max HP, Stalfos. And there's a compass, so... Is that the room with the bunny? No, it's 2 over.
No, here comes the item in 4.
Yeah, we have yet to see this.
Ooh, the wand.
And that's a good find, too. Although, with finding the wand, getting hints now is a double-edged sword.
Yeah, very much so. But on the other hand, damage boosting through the fire can be kind of useful at times as well.
It can be sometimes, yeah. And for those wondering what I mean by a double-edged sword, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, the book is needed to help us understand old men, but it still retains its old functionality that if you have the wand, the tip of your magic spell, the end of your magic spell will burst on contact into flames.
Rich getting that level 4 Triforce piece, so we're at a 2-1 setup at this point for Triforces, but nobody has a key item except Ellendar with that ladder.
That's right, but that is the key item to have.
Oh yes, because here comes the red ring pickup.
Well, not only that, but that is pretty much giving them full reign on all the dungeons.
Oh yeah, but even at this much life, you can pretty much tank through just about everything at this stage.
Yeah, look at that. Lionel contact damage did nothing.
Oh yeah, absolutely nothing.
Because, fun fact about this game, it does track quarter damage, but it doesn't actually take away health.
And Ellendar's going back into 4, probably going to be disappointed when they kill that Gleeok.
Because it's guarding nothing. Yeah, I just realized. Turning just a little bit too early there in the early parts of the fight.
Yeah, that Gleeok's doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, much different story. Got something.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that pickup.
Must have been bombs or a key, because it doesn't look like he got anything important. Wow, there was a Chevy room all the way down here.
Wow, yeah, that Chevy block.
It doesn't block anything. We know the item in the sword. Wow. Wow. We had a Moldorf in a leader room, and it just said instantly. That's funny.
Yeah, it was nice though. It was nice that the ladder didn't block anything.
And all this way for a key.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain getting up to 4 keys at this stage.
Yeah, especially without any key sighting at all.
Yeah,
Don't
we
complain
have.
about that.
That's totally error. I got a prediction that might be the white sword item. Watch.
The any key?
Yep, I could see it being the white sword item and being elusive.
Oh,
We're stuck in 7.
Oh, both runners have access to it. We also have relatively cheap shields, and Rick is gonna buy one.
I don't blame that purchase for Zarnax. He, on his last race I called, that big shield's what gave him the win, because he was able to block all the Wizrobe shots.
Yeah. Lots of snakes.
Wow, those snakes. And in the not exactly the nicest room with all those beams.
That's nice, though.
Oh yeah, that clock drop couldn't have came any better.
And pointless compass.
So the question is Ellendar gonna look for that item first or just take the piece and go?
If he doesn't spawn on top, you go for the item. Which is actually just one room over, so pretty free. And we
I was actually surprised.
And Rick is in 1. Or Rich is in 1. Pronunciation is hard sometimes. But yeah, getting the wand out of 4 evens up the combat advantage, although I think Ellendar has an even bigger one. Considering the defense is probably better than offense at this current stage.
I don't think that advantage will last too long, though, if Radio finds that ladder relatively short. And there's the Triforce piece from level 4 for Ellendar.
You know what would be really trolly? Bow and silver arrows in 9.
Oh, I could see that totally. I've seen that album before, and yeah, it was quite amusing watching them dig other dungeons, not find anything. Couldn't even find the ladder, in fact. They both went to 9 with nothing. Yeah, I found the bow and silvers in 9, and it was completable.
Well, that's the question I want to ask you then. Given the fact that we do have the step ladder, so we don't have to worry about ladder blocks, if we find the Any key, do you just dive 9 in hopes that the bow and silvers are there, or do you at least try looking for the bow first?
I think I would probably go ahead and go for the dive initially just to get the information on Zelda and Ganon and find one of the items. And if you don't see a bow or silvers, you know they're not there. Or at least the complete set.
Well, there's a hint early on in 3. Not that it's going to do as much good right now. Oh, and 3 is a Wizrobe dungeon.
Not nice. And Or brought up a good point in chat. Book may make that decision a lot easier as well.
Yeah. Oh! Okay, that was the card container. I saw his health life go up.
Yep.
And the Zols at least die to white sword damage.
Not what he wants to see with those Wizard firing squads sitting there.
Oh, hi, Gliok. At least you're two-headed. And just empty room.
Yeah, Radio's still working on some wall masters over here. Getting a lot of rupees. Wow.
They're in the money dropping category for a reason.
Oh, yeah. And he sneaks through the Wizard firing squad.
All for naught, though. There's nothing here.
Oh, key drop.
Ooh! There's our triangle. That is triangle number 3. We haven't found the staircase yet.
Yeah, we haven't found a staircase in 3.
That's right. And that means we'll know all the items in the first 4 dungeons, because yeah, the level 2 had the red candle, no one picked it up.
Well, that makes 4 for Ellendar.
Didn't stick around to find the item. I guess he thinks, yeah, it's probably faster for him to just go through the dungeon normally.
Well, and also now at least a full life with a red ring. There's no way they're going to have any problems in level 3, hopefully. Oh, that death for Radio. Ouch. He needs to get in there.
He got hugged by the money.
Bunnies seem to be the theme of this seed.
Yeah, has to get by all these bunnies. Unfortunately, they do 2 worth of damage and hugged again.
Was doing really nice with the invincibility frames until that final one just said, nope, I'm jumping over.
Yeah, that is the that's just like the main hurdle right now, is getting past those Poles boys.
Yeah, like this is the key pretty much, though, to getting Red Ring and making things a lot easier on Radio.
Especially considering the ladder is there. We have a potential item staircase here in 3. Yeah, there it is.
Let's see what level 3's got. The Any key.
Wow.
That. Alright, you got everything you need to go into 9 at this point.
Well, son, save for the silver to kill the beast, and the bow to shoot it with.
Oh, but of course, well, like you said, just be our luck to see both in 9.
And I believe that was another sword hint, so we know where both of them are if we can find the book.
Oh, another death.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he saved the room. I think he might have at some point, so it might make it a little bit easier. That wand is definitely helping radio, though, with this clear of 1.
Yeah, slow but surely, he will eventually whittle down these bunnies.
Yeah, that was probably, I guess you could say, probably the trolliest enemy that could be guarding that, except for maybe a blue Wizrobe firing squad.
And no, did not scroll the enemies back.
Oh, wow.
He is doing something interesting here. He's doing the double hit. Stacking damage, so he's essentially doing 3 hits damage per hit. It's still not going to be enough to kill these bunnies, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not very nice. He needs to get in there. Don't give up.
Yeah.
And he's leaving. So we'll see where radio goes next. And it looks like Ellendar is going to Vanilla 1.
I mean, we know that there's nothing else in there that's important. We have level 5 here, so this is the first so this will be the final dungeon Ellendar needs to dive, and greeted by another clear, and it's a 3-headed one this time. What the?
Yeah, we've seen every variety of Gleeok now.
But yeah, probably gonna come back with more health, which makes perfect sense. But no, back in already.
I think we're just trying to get some bombs.
And there's the Tringle.
Oh, wow.
Guarded by Rupee Boss. So, is this gonna be a dive denied? And it was in vanilla level 1. That level 5. No, gonna dive at the dungeon.
I can see digging 5 out real quick because it's a pretty fast dungeon, just to make sure the bow and the arrows are not here.
Well, only one of them can be here, but yeah. Yeah, vanilla level 1 too, so it's roughly the center of the map. Yeah, I'd take this dungeon. And you know what? We haven't yet to see a Death Mountain play. Another Gleeok!
Yeah, the Gleeoks are just about everywhere this run. Yep, bye Goma.
In a passageway, unfortunately. That'd be funny if the item was, right there.
Oh. You're just thinking devious at this point.
But no, there's the item!
It's the bow! Wow!
Alright! You know, that's actually what I was thinking would be, too. Just have the bow of the stairs, like, oh hey, do you have arrows? Well, you can kill that thing outside. But yeah, the bow has been found in level 5. Just need to find the silvers.
The raft.
And the raft, yeah, I think that's the last one.
And the crossing, or the power bracelet.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen that either.
How devious would it be for the silvers to be an 8, hidden by the power bracelet as a white sword item?
Gamer Blue making a song reference there, chat. I caught that. Oh, reverse C room. Maybe?
Maybe. That wand is just tearing through 9.
Yeah, who needs a white sword?
Yeah, who needs the white sword? Who needs a magical sword? No, just wand it all.
Passageway.
Well, we're getting through all these passages, so there's not too many of them left.
Indeed. Looks like there's a troll staircase.
Level 3 pickup there for Triforce Piece for radio, so he's starting to catch up.
White sword item, we don't know where it is. White sword cave, we also don't know where it is. We don't even know where Mags is.
Yeah, we have no clue where Mags is, even.
We haven't even been to the graveyard or the Death Mountain. This has been a very fast seed that's been centralized in Eastern Hyrule.
Yeah, this has been very quick, very surprising so far. And let's see if the silvers are 9. This will be over really quick, possibly. If not, this could even up really quickly.
And there is our potion prices: 44 for blue, 65 for red. So pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, definitely the red's the better deal this time. That white sword item being so elusive.
And we know where the hints are. We just haven't found the item itself.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering if it's if that white sword item's hidden in the forgotten spot, because I don't think either one's checked it yet.
Oh. Oh no, this can't be the item.
Nope, shut a door preventing the staircase.
Checking anyway, just to be sure.
Hey, I don't blame it. It only takes a moment to check.
Second hint. Can't understand it. This is another diamond staircase. That door opened immediately, so that's not Zelda. Because we have not killed the pig yet.
Another transport.
Yeah, you really want to figure out what these patches will go. Oh, wow, that one's a... Did he go back the way he came?
Yep, looks to be so. Meanwhile, Radio's fighting a Gleeok, 3-headed, and takes it down.
Yeah, in 5, so this is where the bow is.
Yeah, so this will be a very good pickup for Rich. To be honest, at this point, I could consider, even though Ellendar's ahead, unless the Silver Arrows are a 9, I consider this is still a very close race at this point.
Yeah, that's right. Even though a lot of 9 has been explored by Ellendar, it has earned the title of the Great Equalizer, and for a very good reason.
Oh, yes. At this point, I'm actually curious what the 9 item is going to be. I would laugh if it was the book.
Patra?
Patra not being nice.
Actually, Ellendar hasn't been in the room to the south. Have we found Zelda by process of elimination?
Possibly.
Gonna defeat this Patra just to be sure.
Yeah, that's what I would think. There we go.
No, it is not Zelda.
Really wanted to get into this passage, which now they're able to get through. Let's see where it leads.
Nowhere!
Wow. That's not nice.
Not even item drop room.
Zelda's out taking a walk from her vanilla room.
Zelda didn't shovel too far away from its vanilla location, I think.
Oh, there's the bow for radio.
Are those the Ganons in the upper left? Maybe?
Could be, because I mean we've been through most of the dungeon, haven't heard his roar. Watch the silvers be hidden behind a bombable wall in Ganon's room.
Wouldn't put it past this game, to be perfectly honest. And I kind of like what Ellendar is doing here. He's being conservative with their bombs. Yeah,
really try not to use them often.
I mean, yes, we do have a very easy to kill bomb dropping enemy here in the dungeon in the form of these red gorillas, but you can see right there, didn't get any.
Oh, but nice bombs just sitting on the floor.
Can go through.
Yeah, those ropes are not being nice at all.
Yeah, the ropes are the most dangerous enemy in this place because they rolled high on RadioRichG.
Yeah, and if you're not careful in an SU room, they can gang up on you pretty quick.
Compass!
Oh, there's the compass. Very nice. Wow, look where Zelda is. Wow.
It's the exact opposite where you enter. So Ganon's got to be over in the upper left.
At this point, that's what I'm thinking. We should start hearing him roar here in a moment, hopefully.
Yeah, he's up here somewhere.
Watch him be in that very top corner.
He's not anywhere nearby.
Yeah, surprising. Ooh, nice ladder clip by Radio there.
Passageway again!
Oh, man, just not want to give up that last item.
And takes us to a place he's already been, but can go down to the right. That's new information for him. No hint yet. No roar yet. Another diamond staircase. Is this the mythical second item? Are we in go mode?
Wow, transport again.
Jeez.
That item's being extremely elusive.
Well, we found all the transports at this point, I feel.
Yeah, I believe we have. And that one only took him one room away, it looked like.
No, it took him to the other side. See?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're right. I'm really surprised. No mugger in 9.
Oh, we haven't seen... Well, we haven't run to our third hint yet.
Yeah, that's very true. And also could be vape block, too. Yeah, we've got a lot of 9 explored here with Ellendar. Really surprising. No second item, no Zelda, no Ganon.
Well, we know where Zelda is.
Well, yeah, if it thanks to the compass, but we haven't been to that corner yet.
There's Ganon.
There's the roar. That looks to be north.
Yeah. No, it's not north. Oh, it is north. Maybe?
Yep, here it is. So gonna have to bomb out of here.
Nope, can't.
Yep.
Try that one.
So Ganon in one corner of the dungeon, Zelda in the other.
No silver to slay the beast, but we at least know where Ganon and Zelda are. Would it be funny if the silver arrows are actually in this dungeon and in the extreme upper left corner?
Oh, that would not surprise me at this point.
Would you like to play corners bingo?
Also interesting to note this run, I don't think we've ever seen the large secret.
No. They're probably all
That is really intriguing.
Oh my goodness, if this is the item.
It's the book! Wow!
Well...
I would pick that up myself. But they're saying nope.
I would have picked it up because we now know that silvers are not a 9. That means the hint shops have... Yeah, and that would also mean the hint shops potentially, I say potentially, Have I found you at 143 rupees? What the?
I'll agree. Wow, that is a huge, large secret.
That's that
Poverty
makes...
seed is now completely destroyed.
Oh.
That is disgusting.
Oh, I seem to have heard our free streamers' ears. I apologize for that narration. Oh.
That was something else.
But yeah, I do agree. Getting that book was very worthwhile. There is our sword, our mags. It has finally been found. It's on Death Mountain. Oh my goodness, that large secret.
Yeah, that would have been nice to find earlier. Nope, here goes the Forgotten Spot check in a moment from Ellendar.
And we got the rocks.
Watch this be a large. Yep.
Yep, now Ellendar's like, whoa. Now,
Well, money for potions for days.
Now, here's the virtue. Ellendar now knows that he has to find 6, 7, or 8. Or the white sword item. There's our blue ring shop. It's a relatively cheap blue ring.
Yeah, 232 is not bad at all.
And cheap bombs, like I said. Gonna buy the bait just in case. Mags discovered for their Ellendar.
J-Dirk said something dirty there. They're smelling a raft block for the silvers.
Maybe. If our level 8 is raft blocked.
Well, it is a possibility at this point.
So, let me go ahead and give a quick item rundown for those who have maybe just tuned in here. We have the ladder and the boomerang in level 1. We have the red can in level 2. Any key was found in level 3, and the wand was found in level 4. Level 5 has our bow, which prompted an immediate dive into 9 for Ellendar, which we now know has our book and our recorder. The armor item was just a heart container, and the coast item was a red ring. So, silvers have to be in 6, 7, 8, or the white sword location.
Yeah, potion pickup there for radio, which I do not blame. That's just safety when going into 9 at that point. Raft is white sword item.
Alright! You finally found that. That's actually over on Death Mountain. And gonna use that flute. And there's level 8 found by RadioRichG.
Oh, this could be key right here, because this has got the high statistical probability of holding those silvers.
I personally think it was a mistake to leave the book behind.
Oh, I'm almost positive that was.
I mean, Ellendar, yes, obviously wants us to maintain the damage on with the beams from the wand. But right now, you know you're only a silver arrows away from go mode. You know where Ganon is. You know where Zelda is. Getting hints that could potentially do the silver arrows is way too important right now, I feel.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree. Me personally, I would have picked that book up and ran to the hint shops. Because even if it doesn't tell you where the arrows are, it'll at least give you dungeons you don't need to be in, most likely.
Yeah, so could give you a lot more information. Here's the dungeon for level 8. It's gonna kill the gorillas and push the block. It is our passageway in level 8, so not there yet.
Well, definitely now we'll know that these two staircases are not the item rooms, so I won't be searching as long, hopefully. Lots of key doors in 8 as well. Oh, but Ellendar finding level 8 as well.
Okay, so if the silvers are here in 8, I'd say Ellendar has this race locked down.
At this point, yes, having the knowledge and information, but who knows? Radio could get lucky. Wow, those gorillas are not playing nice for Ellendar either.
Well, the thing is, if they're not here in 8, then Ellendar has to make a 50-50 gamble, because do we even know where 6 is? It doesn't look like we do.
Yes, we've not seen level 6 at all yet, so this could get pretty interesting if they're not here. If they're not here, then I guess I would be like White Sword and Power Bracelet as an item set. I'm not sure what else we're missing at this point.
Compass after finding the Triforce. Very nice game. Very nice.
Oh no, we've seen the red candle firelight. That was in, I believe, level 2.
Yes, but ironically, guarded by blue mold worms, so neither runner picked it up.
Yeah, low health, those I would not want to have to fight. And wow, hi Chevy Room. Hey, we got a high 5 here.
Same room. Same idea, though?
Yeah, yeah, we're following each other. Looks like this will be the item staircase.
And it's recorder blocked!
Silvers!
Okay, so the Gladiolus are not in logic, so by logic, you had to double dip level 9!
Yes, so this is going to go all Ellendar's way at this point. Radio still needs triangles. It's still going to be behind 1 once they pick this one up in 8. I'm saying Ellendar has the advantage because they're also going to dig that second item. I would definitely consider the second item dig to happen. Ellendar tooting that flute to get back to 9 quick.
I wouldn't dig 9, or dig 8. I would just get the Triforce to get out. And I think that's exactly what Rick is doing.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see. As you're right, he's already got the bow and arrow, so yeah, it takes the piece.
Yeah, he knows he's in go mode.
Yeah,
There's nothing stopping him in the dungeon. Save for just resources. And that is actually something that Ellendar is looking to get real quick as a potion.
I can see this just for safety's sake at this point.
Yeah, and as much as close as this race is, Ellendar's race to lose, really.
Yeah, it's full information where Ganon and Zelda is going back into 9. Yeah.
The only thing that I think will throw up Ellendar is the path to Zelda. Because I don't think he has fully mapped the path to Zelda.
I'm wondering though if we're gonna see a re-entry into 2 here in a moment, but oh no! Apparently, I missed a Triforce already picked up. Is he's going into 9?
I think Ray picked up the one in 9 or 5.
And 5, all right.
Because that's where he got the bow.
Yep, I just must have missed it. So yeah, so we've got a simultaneous race into 9. Let's see how it goes.
It is just straight north to Ganon and then straight west to Zelda from the entrance.
Yeah, let's see if Radio just keeps going north. No,
Nope.
let's do head that. Well, yeah, going over to the right, but we'll see. Nope, going to the south while Ellendar is about to meet Ganon here.
Yep, it's time to fight the pig. And he's in a moat room. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so ladder making this much easier. Oh wow, look at that stun lock.
5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, just 8.
That's still not a bad stun lock, though.
Yeah, that's a great stun lock. Now, let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Normal or high roll and HP for Ganon?
Nope. What? Exactly -1. He should be 16, I believe.
No, base level is 15. Cannot go higher.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, you're right. So we can't go higher. So yeah, he was base level.
Well, he can roll higher, but he can't go past his base level.
Yep. Oh,
And
look!
seriously,
Wow.
found Ganon too, but it's too late. Rick knows the path to Zelda,
Yeah.
or at least knows which way to go.
Yeah, but the question is they might not be able to stumble in there quick enough, so we might see a photo finish here. Oh, okay. I can see why Ellendar was confused to that room. Now, Ganon's being a little elusive here for radio.
Yeah, doing corner strats here.
Yeah, I see a lot of bomb drops or bomb usage here by Ellendar in a moment. There we go, we have bacon.
It is a race to Zelda, but there's a clear difference here. Ellendar knows where Zelda is. Rich does not, and this is where the book is. But choosing to avoid it.
Yep. Oh, I'm going. I'm going to try to just run on the floor. Ellendar does not seem to be able to bomb over to that direction where Zelda is yet. Maybe the next room.
Spoke a little too soon there.
Come on, get that bomb hole. Nope.
No! It's magic staircase locked.
Yeah, so this could go either direction at this point.
But the question is, does RadioRichG take staircases at this point?
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, I personally like to go through them just to be able to see where does it go.
That's Zelda's room, Ellendar, not Zelda. Not where Zelda is. She's wandering around the dungeon. Also, yeah, I think that... correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that room 1 off from where its vanilla location?
I believe it is.
I think it's normally supposed to be above the eye, and you fight Ganon in the eye.
That's correct. Patrick giving radio a little bit of trouble, but looks like he might take it on. Unfortunately, probably not the right thing to do at this point. But it might be forced into it. Now that we're taking that staircase, let's see where it goes.
Is this the staircase of destiny?
It might be, because it's just north.
And Ellendar has been this way before.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if they bombed down in that room they just walked through.
I don't think they need to. You can just walk down. Kill these robes to get down one more. It's one room away at this point.
Yeah, this I don't see any more blocks, so yeah, it looks like Ellendar is going to take it here in a moment.
There's no way down to this room.
Yeah, let's hopefully they can bomb down here.
They have to.
Nice. And there we go.
Opening. And get your GGs in chat for Ellendar, who has finished in this first place with a time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, 51 seconds. GG. And more importantly for Ellendar, Ow! My ears.
Yep, ouch.
But more importantly for Ellendar, stays alive in the Swiss rounds of this tournament. For RadioRichG, this does end his path to it, but can still take part in the round 5 match if he so chooses.
This was a very interesting race. I mean, the key of this was Ellendar getting into 9 first, getting all that information.
You know what? I see Norris just say payback to that, and I will respond with, well played. Fair does fair. Because I blew out his ears earlier. It only makes sense.
Yeah, very true. Oh, there's that potion used there by Rich.
And there is Ellendar in chat. GG's.
Thank you. That was
So-
a little scary at the end.
So I'm gonna just question this right now. You chose not to get the book knowing that the silvers could not possibly be in 9, and you had potentially 6 hints you could buy that could tell you which were 8 where the silver arrows were. Why didn't you choose to grab them?
So I didn't at the time have enough money to buy all 6 hints, like, on average. Because I picked up, like, 2, I think at least 1, maybe 2 big secrets in Death Mountain. So I figured, well, the likelihood is, I figured there was less than a 50% chance that there was going to be a useful hint from one of those, because I had already explored a lot of things. And I figured I still had 8, 7, and 6 left, so I was going to have to do a lot of combat, and I had the wand already. I waited a little bit there. It may not have been the right choice. I'm still not sure.
Well, it turned out that it didn't bite you too much. Although I will say that when we were first discussing it, we saw that large secret and we flipped the lid.
Yeah, this is the first time in this seed set that I haven't grabbed the book. Usually I'll just pick it up no matter what. But if I hadn't already dug 9, definitely would have grabbed the book because there's so much value in having the book for 9.
Yeah, you almost lost this race, but having the knowledge where Zelda was essentially saved you a lot of time.
Yeah, Ganon and Zelda were both in kind of weird spots. I was a little nervous about, like, there's only 1 item left in 9, and I'm, like, basically full clearing the whole thing, and I'm like, well, I still don't know where Ganon or Zelda are, so it doesn't hurt to keep digging.
Well, here's the thing. If you were going, like, without doing any sort of, like, those clips, it was a required tip in the 9, and finding that recorder was the answer.
Oh, man.
Because it was a Diddigger block that guarded the silver arrows.
Yep.
Glad I practiced doing clip.
Well, even if you didn't clip, you found the recorder at that point. You could have just.
Oh yeah, I
killed
had the
Diddigger.
recorder at 9. Oh man, the logic wanted you to double dip. Oh,
Yeah,
Yep.
brutal.
brutal. But at the same time, you pretty much. I want to say God routed the seed. You found everything right away.
Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 real quick. Got the bow and the. As soon as I found the ladder and I knew the red ring there, I was like, yes.
I have to interrupt you for questioning your RadioRichG has forfeited the race. So would you like to know where Zelda is, sir? Because I believe you have just joined us.
Yeah, I would actually love to know where Zelda is.
In that left tooth.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yep.
Ugh.
Ellendar had
And it was-
fully found Zelda through the compass, had Ganon found, even had the items in 9, which were the book and the recorder. By the logic, this was a required double dip in the 9.
Oh, well, I did not have to double dip in 9 at all.
Yeah, the block clip was not too bad, but
Yeah, and as Ellendar found the book, that was the last thing Ellendar needed to find. You made us literally flip our lids with that large secret discovery. It's like, what the... Mind blown. That was like one of the best large secrets I've ever seen in the randomizer.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I was actually feeling really confident throughout that whole race. I was like, okay, we're making through some dungeons. We found some important items early on. The big issue I had was that Pole's voice room to get to the
ladder
one. Yeah. So.
Yeah, which I will unfortunately say that your opponent not only found that room first, found the dungeon first, got through there on the first try, and immediately went for Red Ring.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. That made a big difference then.
Yeah. And it got the Triforces out of 1 through 5. 2 only had the red candle. Didn't pick it up because it was guarded by blue Moldorms. But it was on the floor, so just lying there. Didn't need to kill them, but they were still there. And as soon as Ellendar went in, Dove 9 found the recorder, which, as you saw, was the silvers were Digdar Blocking 8.
Yep.
Found the compass, which gave him Zelda information. Found Ganon. And yeah, just overall, this seed was pretty much a jet seed.
Yeah, it was nice, and I wish I was a little faster.
Yeah. The only curveball was the fact that this was, by the logic, a double dip in the in the 9.
Yeah.
First to get
now
the
you mentioned
recorder,
it with the Dig Docker in the 8 in level 8. Yeah.
Yeah, and the recorder was relatively early. It was one of the first. It was the first item that Ellendar found. The second item was actually right next to Ganon, and it was the book.
Oh really? Oh, I probably could have used that little guy. But when I was, I had everything I needed. I had the silver arrows. I had the ladder. I had the Annie key. I was literally looking for 0 items. I just wanted to get to Ganon, and I wanted to find Zelda, and I wanted to hit dot done, not dot quit.
Well,
when I heard,
sorry, go on.
When I heard Ganon right next to the item robe, and it was the second item robe, and I still needed silver, so I'm like, oh man, this could be something. And it was the book, and I'm like, aw.
You must have jumped in there real early then, if you had to go find 8 afterwards. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, my first dip into 9 started at like 32 minutes or something. It was real early.
All right.
Yeah, this was a fast seed. And
I wonder what I was doing then.
Well, here's the thing. You still managed to keep up. Because as Ellendar defeated Ganon, you started your own Ganon fight. So if you had lucked into Zelda, because Ellendar still hadn't found the magic bomb hole at that point that led to him, because it was a bomb hole that led to the tooth, you could have potentially just sniped the seed right out from under them. But of course, Ellendar had the compass, so knew exactly where to look.
Yeah, GG, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, GG. I'm glad it was a close race.
Yeah, me too. The one thing when it came into this tournament, the one thing I didn't want to do was embarrass myself, and I don't think I've done that, so I feel pretty good. So.
Yeah, you are 1 and 3 now, Radio Rick, but you did an excellent job, and are you gonna come back for the last match just to give us a nice exhibition?
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna stop now.
Good to hear. Good to hear. And Ellendar, you're now 2 and 2. You managed to survive to the final round of Swiss with your dreams of making it to the brackets alive. Are you excited? Are you nervous?
Yeah, I started 0-2, so coming back to is sort of the dream.
Well, there are a lot of dangerous names I've heard in 2-2, so hopefully they're kind to you, or you get lucky like you did today. This was an amazing race.
Yeah, there are a lot of really good players in 2-2 or potential to 2-2, so just try to get lucky in the last race and play well and see how I do.